Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everyone is enjoying the beginning of the 2017 year. This is the first video I have ever done, but I found something that really spoke to me at the end of last year. My friend Amber Connell, hi Amber, she tagged me in a post about this Popsugar reading challenge for 2017. That is a list of 40 reading prompts, which I have here. And you can't see it very well. But it's aimed to get you out of your reading comfort zone. Some of them include a book recommended by a librarian, a book that's been on your to-be read list for way too long, a book of letters, an audiobook, and so on for the 40 prompts. As you can see, I have started filling out my list. I think I have about 20 of the 40 already figured out for what I'm going to do, what I'm going to read for this year. So this year I want to share with you what books I read as I go through the challenge, give small reviews, but I encourage you to join the challenge. You can find all the prompts and the information on goodreads.com, or you can ask me how to find them. And I hope I give some good recommendations for those of you who like to read, and even more so, I'm hoping that somebody who doesn't normally like to read will maybe pick up some of these books that I'm going through. The first prompt I tackled was the first book in a series you haven't read before. This really was an easy prompt for me. I didn't have to hunt it down. There are some prompts on the reading challenge that you do kind of have to hunt down to find. There's one of them that is a month or a day of the week in the title, and you have to like find these books. So you do have to search for some of them if you're gonna do the reading challenge. This one though, I have already seen the movie and I really liked it, so I picked The Maze Runner by James Dashner. The person who's gonna like this book is someone who is into sci-fi or action, maybe someone who's read the Hunger Games or Divergent series. I have read both of those, and I did like both of those. I did have an issue with the third book on both series, but that really is another video for another time. So let me read to you what the synopsis says about this book. It says, when Thomas wakes up in the lift, the only thing he can remember is his name. He's surrounded by strangers, boys whose memories are also gone. Outside the towering stone walls that surround them is a limitless, ever-changing maze. It's the only way out, and no one's ever made it through alive. Then a girl arrives, the first girl ever, and the message she delivers is terrifying. Remember, survive, run. Let me start with what I didn't like about this book. This book, to me, was slow. It really doesn't get into the thick of it until about halfway to 3/4 through the book. And the information that is given in this first half, I think could have been said a lot faster than it was said. I just don't feel that I needed to take that long to get to it. So it was a little slow. I also felt that the characters were a little interchangeable. Yeah, I understand that they're in a maze and that nobody's going to be super excited and then others not so excited. They're all going to be kind of down, but I guess the conversation part of it, I would have liked to see a little bit different, a little bit more difference between the characters to differentiate them. This really is an ensemble cast kind of book, so if you're gonna have that many characters, they each need to have a very specific voice, which I thought was lacking a little bit. And I want to give a warning to those who don't like violence. If you don't like violence, this is not the book for you. While there is some violence throughout the book, it gets very violent in the end. very violent. So you have been warned. If you don't like violence, this is not the book for you. You can just move on. What I did like about the book is the story itself. It really is intriguing, and I did want to know throughout the whole book, why are they in this maze? I think I wanted to know about as much as the characters probably wanted to know. But again, this is the first book in a series, so you would have to finish the series to find out all the information. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to finish the series. On one hand, I do want to know what happened, but on the other hand, I don't know if I want to spend the time reading the whole thing. So this might be a Wikipedia moment where I just kind of sneak and find out what happened. I guess I'll let you know if I decide to read it or if I don't. Overall, I would give this book a 3.5 out of 5. It was very readable. If you're going away for a weekend and just want to take something with you, this would easily fit the bill. Very easy to read. It is a YA book though, so if you are not into young adult, this is not going to be up your alley and not a go-to book for you. So, next in line, I have 2 books I'd like to read this week, get through. One of them is an audiobook, so that should be pretty easy. But until then, please, if you liked my video, please hit like. If you have read the book, please let me know in the comments what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. But until next time, keep on reading.